Hello, thank you for joining us again in today's class as we explore more about creating an e-commerce for our website. So, in our last class, we installed this theme, and I said in our next class we are going to be adding item. I'm going to be showing you how to add product to this page, which is what we are going to be focusing on in our class today. So to add product, these are some of the items in the store. Now, to add product into our e-commerce website, we need to log in into our dashboard. So you need to log in into your WordPress dashboard as an admin if you have not logged in already. So let's go ahead to log in. I will type in the URL to the website with forward slash WP admin, WP-admin. So the page comes up. You will be asked to log in if you have not logged in before. So you provide the email or username and password, and if those details are correct, you'll be able to log in successfully. Now, if your login details are correct, you should be redirected to the dashboard where you can now add post. Now, to add post, what you need to do is first of all click on this icon that will expand more of the menu. Click on it, then scroll down to where you see product. You can see this. Now click on another product, is going to show you sub menu. Under that product you can see this. So click on all products so that for you, let's see some of those products that has been added already into the website. When we import demo content, some products was populated into our website. That was how we could see some of those content, those products. So click on all products. Click on all products. Click on all products. Is going to display those already added product items in our website. As you can see, the imported product was 37 in numbers. Can you see this? One has been done to draft, but we have presently active 36 published content. Now let's see how we also can import products, import items into how we can add products, how you can add items to your store online. So let's go back to the products section of our menu. So click back on this. Then click on products, and also click on add new. Now once you click on add new, you will be able to add new products to your website. You can see add new products. Now to add new products, first thing you need to do is to add the title. This is like the name for the product you are adding. Add the title. So I'm going to call this iPhone 13. iPhone 13 Pro Max. Now I call this iPhone 13 Pro Max. Actually, I'm going to copy products that was already added to Jumia. So I have a tab here. Now in this is the item I want to use as our example product. So I'm going to copy the name of the item. This is it here. So let me copy it. This will be the name for the item we are adding. So I will return back to the add product page. So this is, so I'm going to take this off again. I will replace it with this. Now once I've added that, you can now move on. We've added the title. Now let's add the description of the product we are adding. The description goes here. So let's copy the description from Jumia also. You can just click on this to be able to copy the description. I believe for you to be creating an e-commerce website, you have your content that you want to display to your customers to see. So don't I won't advise you to copy others people description or other people title, because you may get sued for it. So because that means you are going against the copyright rule. So once you've done that, go and paste it into your now go to your description in your website where we are trying to add a product. Add into this description box. So I've pasted it there. You can see that. So let's scroll down. Now this is a publish, but we don't want to publish it now because we've not completed our setting up. Now remember when we were talking about creating a post in the part 2 of this training series, I talked about creating a category. That is post category. Also, when it comes to adding products to your e-commerce website, you can also categorize it. For example, maybe on your website you sell electronics, you sell gadgets, you sell baby items, you sell men's wear. So you will want to categorize all those things. For example, trousers, t-shirts, shoes, you categorize them under menswear. Maybe you sell home theater, you sell plasma TV, you sell electronics things, you categorize them under electronics. So that is why we also need product categories for our product. As you can see, the theme we imported, the template we imported has already created some categories. Can you see this? It created some categories like the kids collections, men's collections, shoes collections, sliders. So you can choose to go with some of these already added categories. And also you can create a new category. Can you see this? Now because the item we are adding, the category for that item is not added already, we are adding iPhone into the list of items that can be sold on our platform. So but it's not here. So let's create a new category and call it gadgets. So click on add new category and call it gadgets. call it gadgets. Gadget. So once you've added the name, click on add new category. Click on this button so that the category can be added. So click on add new category. You can also add, as you can see, gadget has now been added to the list of categories available. Let's scroll up to see it. Can you see gadget? It has now been added to the list of available categories. So remember I showed you, I talked about tags also in the part 2 of this training series, where we were creating a post. We created a category, also talk about tags. You can also add tags here similar way. Now the tags can be as many as you like. Among your tags you can have iPhone, you can have Apple, just to tag. You know what? Just like how tagging works on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, how tagging works on YouTube. So similar way, you can also use tagging on your website. Just you can call this iPhone. Then with a comma. Once you add a comma to it and space, it's going to turn into a tag. You can also call this Apple, iPhone, add tag. You can see once you type iPhone and click on add tag, this was added automatically. So let's also add Apple. You can see you can also separate tags with comma. So let's call this Apple. Also iPhone 13. Comma iPhone 13 Pro Max. So click on add. You can see all those words that we separated by comma has turned to a tag. So this will help. You know, how does tags function? Once this item is being published and the product is now live on in our online store, when your customer or visitor clicked on any of these tags, is going to display items that have these tags, any of these tags with them. Maybe you've used iPhone on more than 20 products, and the product you're looking at presently has the same tag iPhone. Once you click on that tag is going to also display so many other products that you've used that word iPhone on. So that was how iPhone functions. Now, product image. This product image is the picture that will be seen on your storefront. You know, when you let us return back to Jumia. Look at this picture. This picture is the product image for this item. So the picture that will be seen first when you are looking at different, series of products might has been added in the home page. So each of those products, you can recognize them based on the picture on them. The first view, what you see first that represent that product is the product image. So let's return back to our website. So let's choose a product image. Click on set product image. Now, presently, we we did not have any product image that is related to iPhone 13 Pro Max. So we have to upload them into our website. So click on upload file, then select a file to upload. Then scroll to gallery. So once gallery gets open up, I've downloaded some of those pictures I saw on Gmail. So I'll click on downloads, then I will select those pictures and get them uploaded into our website. So let me select them. Now it's up. It has uploaded. Remember, so the picture is now uploaded. Click on it, then click on set product image. Now once you click on set product image, you will see the picture will now is now on as the product image for our item that we're about to add into our website. Also, in the next section, we are told to add product gallery image. This is different images representing that product. So that you want to explain or show your visitor or the buyer more information about the product. You can show them how it looks when they look at the screen, the charging port, the headset section, the side, the zoom, the volume up, volume down, some of those things or some of those quality functionalities you want to like advertise to your visitors as they are looking at the product. So those are the product gallery images. So click on add product gallery images. Remember, we only have just one picture image that represents the iPhone Pro 13 Pro Max that we're about to add. So click on upload files, click on select file. Now the process for your device to get image uploaded to the website might be different from mine, but follow along. So choose this, choose this, also it remains one. Gallery. So once those items has been uploaded, you need to add them to gallery by just clicking them. You can see once you click on it, then click on add to gallery. You only have one item there, so click on add product gallery. Click on the ones you want to add again. Click on add to gallery. Also do this. So we now have 3 items in our product gallery. So let's move on. Now look at the next section says product data. Now, in this section, what you're adding here is your product data. Now, simple product, is it grouped product, is it external affiliate product, is it variable product? Now, you can just choose simple product. Don't bother too much about that. Also, is it a virtual product or downloadable product? For this case of using an iPhone, that is not a virtual product, neither is it a downloadable product. But if it's a product that, for example, an ebook or maybe a software, so that should be a virtual product. So you have to click on virtual product. And if it's an ebook, you can click on the downloadable product. So let's move on and look at this section. This section is important a lot because this is where you configure some of those things you need to enhance the product you are adding to your website. The first there says regular price and sales price. This is where you will give the amount you are selling the item, and also maybe you are giving a price slash, maybe you are giving a reduction. This is where you specify that. Regular price means the normal price you sell the item without any reduction, but the sales price is the price you are now selling it now after some reduction. So let us look at the price for the iPhone which we are using. This is sold for, normally it is sold for 999,000. So let's copy that. 900, that will be the regular. So let's go to our website and in the regular add that price. So we are told not to enter comma or full stop, so let's take off the comma. The comma will be added automatically by itself. Take it off. So let's now bring in the price they are selling it now. That's 965. So we've added the price. So let's move on to the next section in that same product data, which is this. Now, what's the meaning of SKU? In case you are working on your e-commerce platform and there are some terms that you don't understand, always watch out for this little icon. Clicking on this icon is going to tell you more about what is going on in that section. So click on it. You can see SKU refers to stock keeping unit, a unique identifier for each distinct product and service that can be purchased. So what is the SKU unit? So just give it a figure. We can call this 5. SKU unit 5. Also manage stock. Manage stock, this will put you on alert whenever the item is going low. Maybe purchases has gone and maybe you have 10 items, 10 pieces of that item, and you sold more than 5 or 6. So this managed stock is going to keep track of informing you that you have to reshuffle your stock. You have to add more items. You have to add more of that item into your stock because the item is the stock is going low. So managed stock is going to help you to keep track of that. Now this stock quantity, click on the icon to hear what it says. Stock quantity. If this is a variable product, this value will be used to control stock for all variation unless you define stock at variation level. Now what this stock quantity is, how many items, how many of that products do you have? How many of it do you have? So for this, just let's give this at 20. We have 20 pieces of it. So do not allow back order. What is meaning of that back order? Click on it. Click on the question mark. It says if managing stock. Say if managing stock, this control whether or not back order are allowed. If enable, stock quantity can go below zero. That means if you allow back order, your item, maybe the product has been exhausted, you don't have any of that product available again in your stock, but you once you allow back order, people can still keep paying for it while you refill your stock and now deliver their order. But you only allow back order if you know what you are doing. Also, low stock threshold. Low stock threshold is going to be like, okay, you are placing a limit on how far the item can go. For example, you have 20 items in stock. If you put those store wide threshold to 2 or to 3, it means your customers cannot order more than 17 of that item, because you've placed the store wide threshold to 3, meaning out of that 17, only out of that 20, only 17 of the items can be sold out. So that was the meaning of low stock threshold. So let's move on. The next section there say this is about the shipping. Click on it. Now, what is the weight of the item? What is it in kilogram, in kg? What's weight? However it is it 0.3? So you have to know the kilogram, also the length, breadth. Now, all this is not really important, but if you provide that details, it will help a lot, because if you are shipping that item maybe through the sea, or you are delivering the item through a courier services, the kilogram, the centimeter also matters, because those are what may be used in charging how the delivery, more about the delivery. So the length, the width, the height, you may need to fill those sections also. Now, no shipping class. Now, you can also set your shipping in the WooCommerce settings. In the WooCommerce settings, you can set how the shipping is to be done. Okay, how much do you want to charge for shipping, or do you want to make it free shipping? And maybe if anyone is ordering outside your country, they will be the one to pay for shipping. So all those things can be set in your WooCommerce settings. So let's click on this. Now this upsell, you can cross sell. So basically, those are what is important about the product data that you need to look at. Look at this purchase note. What is purchase note? What does it do? So click on that icon. Say enter an optional note to send the customer after purchase. So this, maybe you are selling a downloadable item. Maybe once they purchase the item, once they pay for it, you want to send them a link, or you want to send them a welcome note. And even if it's a physical product, just to send them a message that okay, we've received your order and we are working on it, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. So let's move on. Look at this product short description. Now this is different from the first description which we added earlier. This product short description is the description that will be displayed beside your item itself, the product you are selling. After the title, a description that give a brief explanation about your product. So you also need to fill this out, just like a quick summary that explains what the product is, the features, the functions, and how to use it well. So just let's give this what we copied from Jumia earlier. If you can still get it in our, okay, it's still in the clipboard. So this, let's use this. We may need to delete some sections out of it so that it won't be too jam-packed. Now I'm just using this as a sample. So I've pasted that into it. So let's move on. Now that is the basic things you need to set for the product you are adding. We've added a short description, we've added the price, the stock unit, we've also added the gallery for the product. Also, we've also added the product image. Now let's go and publish the item and see how it looks like on our page. Now we chose a category here called gadget. We can choose multiple categories. We can choose slider. Now if we choose slider, let me quickly show you this. If we choose slider, look, before we publish the website, let's look at the home page. Click on that. Now if you want to look at the home page without closing this present page, click on this house icon. Once you click on the house icon, you will see this visit site. Then just right click or hold down that visit site to open it in a new tab. Once it opens up in a new tab, now this is our website. Now you see that in the category slider, this is slider. Now if you want the iPhone you are adding now to also display here, then you have to click that category slider. You understand? You have to click it also that it should be enabled to be displayed on the slider. Now this section is called shoes collection. Now iPhone will be displayed here because this is just shoe collection. But if you should check that box in the category that says shoe collection, that means whenever they click on this shoe collection, they will also see your iPhone. So I'm saying this because maybe you are adding an item that is related to shoe. So just check that category that says shoe collection. And maybe you are adding an item that says watch. Click on that category that says watch collections. So that's how to go about that. So let's go back to our dashboard where we are adding a new product. So you can see the watch collection, the shoe collections, the men collections. So if you check any of these boxes, that whenever they are looking at the items in those categories, the item you also choose the boxes, check the categories for, will also be shown to them. So let's scroll up to publish it. Now click on publish. Click on publish. So once you click on publish, the item which we are adding now is going to be available on the home page. You can see product published. Now we can now go ahead to view the product. by clicking on that view product. Let's click on it. Wow, you can see this now. Look at the title we pasted is now showing there. Then also look at the picture of the iPhone. Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? So we have successfully add a new item. Now look at this, look at this, look at this. This was the price slash we did, 999,000. Look at the original price. So that's just it. Remember also we said we have only 20 items in stock. Can you see that also? We can add item to cart. We can add to whitelist. Can you see that? Now this is descriptions. That very gigantic list of descriptions. This is here. Also you can you can accept reviews from your customers. You can also add additional information. So I believe with this you should be able to now set up an e-commerce website. So thank you for your time. Thank you for continuing with us in this training series. Now, should there be any challenges or you have any question, feel free to ask in our discussion channel. Now, I clicked on the logo to go to the home page. I click on this logo to go to the home page. I want to show you how our newly added item will be displayed in this slider. Click on this icon. Now can you see that? Click on this icon to move it to the next. Can you see that? It's now showing there. Look at it, look at it, look at it. This is the item. Because we checked the box slider in our product category when we are creating the new product. That's why you can see it here. So can you see that? Can you see it? Can you see it? So that is how to add new item into our e-commerce website. So thank you for your time. Thank you for your continuity. I believe you've learned a lot in this training series. Now this is going to be the end of this part 4 in this training series. In our next class, we are going to be starting the part 5, which is going to be the rounding up part of this training series, where we are going to be looking at setting up a social networking website. So thanks a lot. Now share this video with your friends, with your families, those who you think they need to see what we are teaching in this training series. And also, if you have not subscribed to our channel, our YouTube channel, kindly do so now and click the notification bell icon so that you can be still notified, because we add new video, we add new training, so that you can be notified whenever any update is being dropped into our channel. So thank you. See you in the part 5. You are to work on this assignment. It is a responsibility on you to do this, because this is what will make me to be sure that okay, what you have learned in this it. So you are to do this assignment and submit it. Make sure you read the instruction carefully and follow the channel that is being indicated to submit the assignment. So thank you for completing this. Don't forget concentration, give it attention, and by doing so you will be able to get the full value of this training. So thank you, see you other time, and stay blessed.